Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Skinsider podcast. We have a special treat for you today. We have Dyan Thompson here from
Welcome,
Hydrinity.
Dyan.
Thank you. And it's going to be a super fun, packed episode. We are just having non-alcoholic drinks today, but we still have a buzzword. It is moisture.
Moisture, okay.
Like in terms of skin.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought it made sense.
Okay.
No, it does.
Yeah, thank you. So, what brought you to Hydrinity? And tell us all about yourself. Background.
Yeah. Well, first, thank you guys for having me. I'm so happy to partner with you guys again. So my background is, I was actually a paramedic for many years and, really wanted to
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't know that about
I didn't know that either.
But I know. I was saving lives.
Still are.
Differently. And then, moved down to Florida. My whole entire family moved down to Florida, and I just really wanted to get involved in sales where I could, have a flexible schedule for my kids. And, they were little at the time. So I was a pharmaceutical rep for about 10, 12 years.
Okay.
But I really wanted to do something where I was making a difference, but I could see making a difference. So I got into aesthetics. So I started with two different companies, well-known companies, in the aesthetic world. And, then Hydrinity called, and I could not say no to the fastest growing skincare line in the country.
That's so interesting.
Yes.
To me, that it's the fastest growing. Yes.
Yeah.
But why? Why do you think it's the fastest growing?
Yeah. So, we've only been in business for 2 years, but let me just tell you a little bit about the history of Hydrinity and our CEO, Keith, who's probably the nicest man I've ever met. He was literally texting me during the hurricane saying, "Can I fly you and your family out to get out of harm's way?"
That's so sweet.
That's so nice.
I've never had that before. So it was super sweet to have that type of person, to work for that type of person. So his background is regenerative medicine, wound healing company. So he was actually on the pharmaceutical side. So he was working with patients that were getting head and neck radiation. So, they get the burns on the head and the neck and the chest. Their skin gets very dry and dehydrated, and their wounds are very sore and painful. So he created this hyaluronic acid that these patients were actually putting on their face and their neck and the chest. And what these patients were finding was because they put it all over their face, neck, and chest, was that their skin was just gorgeous within 2 weeks. The wound healed so quickly. So the patients were asking to buy it. The doctors were asking to buy it for their patients, right. And that's not what he was doing at the time. But after saying no for about a year, he finally said, "Well, wait a second. I think I have a skincare company here that can help these patients get fast results, hydrate the skin, and correct the skin at the same time." Wow. So it took 3 years for him to do clinical studies, clinical trials, and we started off with 3 products. So we have 3 hero products that we first started with. And after 2 years of being in business, we have 8 products now.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What is the top selling product from the line?
So I would say there's 2 of them. Our highest and purifying mist, which is right here, and I'm going to spray it because I love it.
I have this. Yeah.
Spray it.
I love it.
Is actually, I love it. It's so good. So it's hypochlorous acid. Hypochlorous acid's been around forever. Actually, it's been around since World War II.
Yeah.
But we actually perfected it. So we have a patent technology on the bottle. So it's triple walled protected. So it protects from UVA and UVB. So it could be in your car. No worries. Don't worry about that. And also has a 3-year shelf life. Wow. You're going to go through it a lot faster than 3 years, but nobody else can do that. Right. And our patent technology also, not just the bottle, but the way it sprays. The way you guys missed what I just misted you is a great, luxurious experience.
It is.
Yes.
And this bottle has 750 pumps in it.
Yeah. That's incredible. That's insane.
I keep referencing, this is like the 3rd time I've said this today, but I just think it's so fascinating.
You think 750 is hard to have an idea, but I have had my bottle since August, and I use it in my skincare protocol. I spray my pillowcases at night before I go to bed in between washings. So it's insane how many times I spray my phone. So I disinfect my phone.
It's like hand sanitizer.
It is literally first aid kit in a bottle.
Yeah.
There's so many different uses. Our second top product is restorative HA serum. Again, was one of our first products we came out with. It's been tested immediate post-procedure. It's good for wound healing, acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, you name it. It's great for anything. So I have a lot of plastic surgeons and derms using it for Mohs surgery, in surgery, when people are getting breast augs or breast lifts or putting it on their scars.
Right.
It's a fantastic product for not just skincare, but so many other things.
Yes.
And I love when products can be used for a lot of different things.
I've been using it in facials too, in back bar, because people, who like myself, I have very reactive skin. I get really pink really quickly. I leave facials and you guys are like, are you okay?
Yeah,
like,
she
I'm
is.
perfectly fine, but I'm just like,
I feel great.
Bright red. Yeah. So I've been putting it on people because it just like dials them right down. Yeah.
So it also lowers the skin temperature, right? So you're giving that patient a little bit of a break, a client a little bit of a break. And it helps with the redness. Right. It helps with the inflammation. And it just really hydrates the skin. And those are our top 2 sellers right now. But so they kind of jockey for first place back and forth. Yeah. And they're very reasonably priced.
They are reasonably priced. And there's 8 total?
Yes, we have 8 products total.
And that's what makes it nice. I like that because it's less steps. Less steps, people.
Less steps, Ashley.
It's amazing.
Here we go. The queen of
Skin minimalist.
What do you guys?
Skin minimalist.
Yeah, skin minimalist.
Skinimize.
Yes.
That's what I like about it.
Hey, listen, everybody doesn't want 12, 13, 14 products.
Well, for someone like
especially if you travel a lot.
With all my products, how would someone like myself integrate it in my current protocol and routine?
Oh my gosh. So we play so nice with other lines. So if you're already on a full protocol, that's fantastic. We're not asking you to switch or, change what you've been doing, but we have some great products that we can add to that protocol to help even see better results. So you can absolutely add the hyacinth mist to any protocol. It's pH balancing. So it acts as a toner and or pad. So it's great. And then you can also add in a restorative or renewing HA serum. And that will help people that are getting itchy, scratchy, redness from retinols, tretinoin, hydroquinone, and you want to stay on those protocols. We're just going to make it a lot more comfortable. And we're going to hydrate that skin, make it moist. So,
it's technically moisture, but that's fine too.
Sorry.
The family.
It's in the family. So
still means the same.
So we could love to add some of our line. We have a beautiful lip product as well that has 3 different
and
hyaluronic.
it's like vanilla. Oh, it's so.
It is
I love
so
it.
good. And I want to remind everybody that Hydrinity does not have fragrances, dyes, parabens, all the things that you don't want in your skincare or on your skin. We don't have. So these just work great with your other protocols, and I really think adding a couple of other SKUs to it will really help your sensitivity of the retinols and the trets.
So can you walk us through each of the 8 products and what they do?
Yeah. So I'll start with our cleanser. Believe it or not, I always thought a cleanser was a cleanser. Many years in the industry, I'm like, just pick a cleanser. But our cleanser, Prelude, is the only cleanser on the market that has a patent technology. Like, that's really hard to do for a
think
cleanser.
that's pretty cool. That's pretty something. I mean, it's impressive. It's very impressive.
Created equal.
It's unheard of, actually.
It's your first step.
Yeah.
It's the most important step,
It is
right?
the most important because you gotta, deep clean.
So what this technology is called microfusion. So it actually gets down to the dermal area and acts like a magnet.
It's so interesting.
It's so cool. So it pulls up the sebum, the free radicals, the toxins that are down in the skin, and it pulls them up. And it's not just a cleanser that you wash your face twice a day with. You could actually leave it on for 10 minutes and use it as a treatment. And you want to talk about opening up those pores and cleaning them out. It's insane what this cleanser does. And it just has sunflower seed oil, and that gives it its natural scent. And it's a very clean, natural scent. And I love it. So Prelude cleanser is actually slowly creeping up on the top seller list because it takes a little bit time to tell people we've got a different cleanser. They're not all the same. So once they try it, they're hooked. They're done. And it's great for all Fitzpatrick colors. It's great for all skin types, acneic, older skin, young skin, anything. Anybody could use this line. Oily, dry, you name it.
I like it. I started using it about a week ago.
Yeah, I actually put one in my shower and then one at my sink. So when I'm showering, I wash with it. And then when I'm, not taking a shower in the morning or night, I wash it inside. So I put 2 and they last a really long time. You're just using large 2 times.
Yeah.
They're large and they do foam up. It foams up. And people like that. They like that foaming.
I like
it.
foamy.
And with the fulvic acid is really the main ingredient in there that pulls up those toxins. So something a lot of brands aren't doing that we're doing a little differently. And I love that we kind of are shaking up the aesthetic world. The other one's the hyacinth, which we talked about. Love. You can spray it in your mouth. You can spray it in your eyes. Believe it or not, it's absolutely safe. It's antibacterial.
During your podcast.
Yep. It's wonderful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I love it too.
I do.
And it just feels so good.
I love their packaging too.
I love the packaging.
Packaging is so pretty, and it looks so pretty when it's out on your your kitchen or your
vanity.
Your vanity. It just looks really pretty. It's it's made in the U.S. and I'll talk about the little bit differences of our hyaluronic acid too. But I love that it ships right from Louisiana. That's where our CEO is from. It's an FDA regulated facility, so we know it's pure and potent and precise, and you're getting exactly what you want and expect in every bottle. So hyacinth's great. So where you would use it in any protocol, any cleanser that you're using, is you're going to cleanse your face. And if you have a polish or a scrub, fantastic, that's fine. But remember, our cleanser is also an exfoliant. So they don't have to polish or scrub if they don't want to, because we've added it in our cleanser. And then they're going to go ahead and mist when they're done washing their face. So they're going to mist. And it's really just two pumps for the face. You guys are using way too much on your face.
I don't care
way
what she says.
too much.
She says.
And each time, or you split it up 2 and 2.
No.
You use 4
all day.
4. Yep. I literally do 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, too many.
And then I begin, and then I spray it on my eczema.
You probably lose 2. You probably lose 2 of those pumps on your clothes there after spray.
Just 2.
I like it. And then at night, same thing. I do my double cleanse, and then I do my 1, 2, 3, 4, and it feels so good. And then
don't forget your pillowcase.
I'm reset.
Yeah, and don't forget your pillowcase.
Even if you're in sports, teenage kids in sports, putting it in their bag and using that, or when you're at a water park or you're out in the sun and I don't know, you're at one in Disney.
Yeah.
You want to mix
I have a lot of people that use it for athletes' feet.
Ooh,
foot blisters.
I use it for bug bites.
I use it on my puppy's paws because she literally licks them all day and I want to scream. So I just spray each paw AM and
it's
PM.
safe. It's dog safe.
Yep. And they love it. I had a friend spray it in her daughter's eye. She had a sty in her eyes before she went to bed. She's 7. I think she's young. And she woke up, the sty was gone.
Yep.
There's so many uses for this, not only for your skincare protocol, but I love products you can use. Yes, baby acne. Oh my gosh.
Every baby gets
diaper rash.
Yep.
Diaper rash.
Yeah. Any irritated. Yeah.
You want to, if they're getting in a mess or something, you can spray their hands and disinfect. It kills. Hypochlorous acid kills COVID, MRSA, and staph in 30 seconds. So all my nurses should have this in their back pocket.
Yeah, I was going to say, basically, this is the type of product I think you should buy 2. You should keep one in your purse.
Yes.
And one at home.
One in your car, maybe. When you're coming in.
I think you should just always have one on you.
Totally.
You should own 2 of them.
You should have.
Everybody should just get 2. Just get 2.
And they're not they're not expensive.
No,
they're $60 retail
for 750 pumps.
Correct. Yeah, I think that's fantastic.
Do you want me to divide that? You want me to break it down for you how much it is per pump?
No, because I don't even want to know. I just like the number 750. It sounds like a lot.
I wouldn't even know how to figure that out.
No, it sounds like a lot.
I think you divide 60.
And me with my 4 pumps, that's too much. I'm still on my same bottle.
I'm on the same bottle from August. And I use it on everything.
When did I get?
When did I give you? October, yeah. Beginning October.
So I'll have mine for a while.
Yeah. So then the other 2 great hyaluronic acids, and we're going to talk about the differences, right? The difference. Okay. So there's renewing HA serum and then restorative. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about the differences, right? So restorative has been tested post-procedure, so post-laser, microneedling, chemical peels. It's great for rosacea, angry skin. People, when you see their skin, you're like, oh my gosh, they need help. They're red, they're sore, all the things. So it puts that hydration into their skin, and it just cools the skin for them as well. So, but it also plumps the skin with the hyaluronic acid. There's so many benefits to hyaluronic acid, but all hyaluronic acids are not the same. And then renewing is it plumps, tightens, and lifts. So it has the same hyaluronic acid that restorative has, but it's got some other benefits to it as well.
Like anti-aging properties.
Yeah, so it's got your anti-aging, your anti-inflammatory. It's great for all over the face, neck, and chest. It's great plumping, tightening, and lifting. Everything you expect. It helps with a healthy skin barrier, so it strengthens that skin. Okay. Both of them do that. And but really, you don't have to pick between them. I do a 1 pump of each in the AM and at night, so I get benefits of both. However, not everybody can do that. So you would really kind of pick one or the other.
Which one? Okay.
Yeah, which one okay, I don't have angry red skin, or I didn't just get a laser. So I'm just going to use the renewing every AM and PM.
Because the protocol with the line is 2 pumps twice a day.
Yeah, 2 pumps twice a day, 2 weeks, guaranteed results. And who doesn't want to see results in 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
If I don't start seeing results in 2 weeks, I'm kind of like, is this working? I don't know. So no other brand is saying 2 weeks.
Right.
It's insane how quickly it's working.
Right.
12?
Yeah. I mean, people are saying, hey, listen, you're really not seeing anything for 3-4 months.
Right.
And we're saying, no, welcome to 2024, almost 2025. Technology changes, science changes. Like,
it's a good point.
It's just getting better and better.
Correct. Yeah.
So we're benefiting from new technology and science. So yeah, Renewing Restore, fantastic products. And Vivid, oh my gosh, guys. Vivid is my girl. Pearl is my girl. I call her Pearl. Pearl, oh my gosh, she gives you that luminous look, that glowing look we're all looking for. She brightens that skin. She is like my number one BFF. She just, oh my gosh, she gives you that glow that I think everybody complains about brightening. They're like, I just want to brighten my skin.
Yeah,
you start to look dull after a while.
Yeah, but I want to share where Vivid's different in the brightening serum world is hydroquinone only really gets rid of brown, some hyperpigmentation, melasma colors, where Vivid will get rid of that along with red and yellows. So when you're talking about red and yellows and people are like, my skin tone is not the same, it just looks all blotchy, we get rid of all of that.
Okay.
So it's such a great product.
It's like the universal evener.
Yes. And it's only $150. And it's got a lot of pumps to it too. You could probably look it up.
She's all about the pumps.
Well, Jacqueline told me about I know I talked about the usage guide,
like all about the
pumps. I listen.
She does listen. She is a good listener.
I listen to these trainings.
I do, yeah. And here's the thing with Vivid. So where I want you guys to put it in a protocol.
Okay.
So wash your face. Polish, scrub if you have to. Don't need to with our cleanser. Mist. Wait 30 seconds for it to dry. And then I want you guys to put Vivid on. Okay. Vivid is the most active product we have. It's got over 15 active ingredients. So we really want that on the skin first to get deep down into the dermis.
Yeah, right.
And that's where all the repair and the action happens. But back in the day, we used to say no reaction, no repair. We're changing that tune a little bit. We don't have to rip your face off with skincare. We can do that with lasers and peels.
Correct.
Sure. But your everyday life does not have to be that way anymore. So we're kind of changing the skincare world that way. But I want Vivid on after you mist because it's so active.
Okay.
And there's patented technology where how it reaches in the skin, correct?
Correct. We're the only ones reaching the dermis right now. Not that other brands won't do it or are thinking about it, but we're going down to where we have to make the repair. Mm-hmm. It's not top layer. People think it's, all the repair is on the top layer of the skin. Absolutely not. It's low. It's down where all the damage is.
Which could also be why this is growing as quickly as it is, because no amount, and I've learned this over the years with any type of business, no amount of social media presence or paying for influencers or anything does the job of word of mouth marketing. It is someone saying, wow, your skin looks so good.
Yeah,
what did you change? This.
I hear it all the time. I mean, I'm in my mid-50s, and I hear it all the time. Like, what are you using on your skin? It's so clean and fresh and hydrated and bright. And, as you get older, it's not easy when you get into menopause and all the things that follow that. And for me, good skin is priceless. I'll give up my Starbucks. I'll give up anything for nice skin.
Agreed. Yeah.
So you never know what's important to people, but for me, nice skin is important, and it's the first thing people see.
Correct.
It's your canvas.
Yeah, it definitely is your canvas.
It is your canvas.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah. So we've got most of our products have a patent technology or proprietary. technology and ingredients. So a lot of it we don't share because that's how we keep our secret. But this brand is so refreshing. It's doing everything right. Everything you expect a company to do for you. It's, we donate to so many different charities. Our CEO is so passionate about this. He's actually he'll be doing a dinner in April in Naples and Fort Myers because he wants to meet you all. He wants to talk to everybody. He wants to get to know his practices. He wants to hear what they're saying. And we make changes quickly. If he hears something that you guys aren't happy about, he will change it. And it's so refreshing to have that. And you guys, you and your clients are our number one priority. So, but to get back to some of the products. So Vivid, Pearl's my girl. She retails for one. I love her. I just love her.
It's coming, but we can't stop laughing.
I love her. She's just like, she's just great. You guys will see. You guys, when your clients will come back after using it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, Pearl's my girl too.
Then I was saying to you, not to interrupt, but I have started bundling Vivid with procedures that we offer. Because I know that if they go home and they use that, it's only going to boost the brightening result
and
of the laser itself.
Mm-hmm.
You got to think is skincare is brushing your teeth every day, and lasers and Botox and peels and microneedling and all those great treatments are getting your teeth cleaned every 6 months.
Right.
You wouldn't do one without the other.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
So it's really important to go home after you get these. It's almost like an insurance policy, right? You spend a lot of money on these treatments and time, which are great treatments, and they just boost your results. But then the skincare at home is so important because, listen, your dentist knows when you're not brushing in between visits or flossing, and then we get into some trouble, right? So it's just so important to use good medical grade skincare. If you're going to spend your money on something, it might as well work, right?
Right. And I agree. Why are you spending $1,000 on a laser procedure and then $299 at CVS?
Makes no sense.
Or not even taking care of your skin after and not using anything. Right.
You're not protecting your investment.
It really makes no sense. And our products last a long time, months. So when you start doing
they're reasonably
750 pumps
and very reasonably priced.
And I would just like to point out that it says after cleansing apply 2 to 4 pumps. So I was just being compliant.
2 to the face.
Really, I was being
the
compliant.
neck too.
Okay. 2 pumps.
4 pumps.
2 pumps. We have a great new product. Oh my gosh, you guys, our newest product just came out in September. We were supposed to have 2 launch products in September, but the other product was not up to the standards of our CEO. So he told them to go back and get it better. So it'll probably come out next year. I don't know what it is, but our lip product just came out in September. It has 3 different hyaluronic acids in it. There's no petroleum in it, which is very hard to find.
Okay. She's thick.
Yes. Yes, it's castor seed oil is the main ingredient in that. It also has a vanilla scent to it. Again, we don't have
any
artificial fragrances, so it's a natural scent. It's not strong, but it just kind of gives you that luxury.
Yes, it does. It's just a very beautiful, tastefully.
Yeah. I finish every single facial with it now.
So do I.
You guys can use it.
Every single one. Mm-hmm. I just put it on a little swab and put it on there, and it is nice. It is thick,
and you can use it post lip filler.
True.
So what's really nice about clients that are getting their lips done is it keeps that collagen in their lips, and it's not a volumizer, but it will plump the lips up just from the natural hyaluronic acid inside, and it will give that hydration of the lips. So it also helps with fine lines and wrinkles up here too. So I actually put it up here. So when I go to bed, I use it as my lip mask as well. And I wake up, it's still on my lips. So as I age, I feel like my lips are kind of like shrinking. So it feels really good. My husband actually uses it because it's not glossy or it's not feminine.
Right. No, it's not.
Yeah. So I even put it on. So I put it on first. It's called Luxe Lip. It's $48 retail, super fair. I put it on first, and then I put my Color Science glitter over it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you can put it on before or over. It's up to you guys.
Okay.
Right.
If you have a lip tint or a lip stain.
And I will point out, because I know we're going to get asked this question, it is not sticky.
No,
it's not.
That's the number one thing anyone asks me whenever there's something with like a lip product. They're like, is it sticky? Is my hair going to get stuck in it? And am I going to blow in the wind? And no, it's actually really not sticky.
Yeah, it's very different than any other lip product on the market.
And I'm a connoisseur of lip products.
I know you like your lip products. I know. When I saw it come out, I was like, this is going to be amazing.
I love lip products. I've tried them all.
Yeah, it's really...
Well, now you have a new favorite.
Yeah.
I just like the consistency of it.
Yeah.
It's smoothing. You can feel it. I like to be able to feel it. I don't like it when it sinks into my lips right away. But I also don't want it to look like I'm wearing makeup.
Right.
Because I have ones for that.
Yeah, you've got your own favorites for that.
This is for me because like I like when I wake up in the morning and I wash my face, I always start putting on a lip product and I sleep in one too.
Me too. I have to sleep in one. It's like, again, especially as I
have
age.
to put it on in the morning.
Same.
To soften
I need to be more diligent about it.
Because if you're like me and you like makeup and I like to wear like a lip product, you have to soften your lips before you put on these heavy duty stains.
Otherwise,
or else it just settles into
feathers and it.
Yes. Yeah. So if you put on your lip treatment in the morning and you let it sit for a while you're doing your skincare, while you're getting dressed, while you're doing your hair, whatever, and then you put your makeup on, your makeup actually goes on better.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been selling insanely. So people are really enjoying it. And again, you need 2 of these. I say 1 at your nightstand and 1 in your purse.
I do have 2. I do have 1 in my like skincare drawer and I keep 1 in my purse.
Yeah, I do too. I love it.
Then I put it on. And it's beautiful.
It is nice. It really is. Like I was like, okay, how great is this lip product going to be? And when I first tried it, I was like, oh, I'm obsessed.
I actually saw online another rep that we have for injectables, not even skincare, was posting about it.
Yeah.
And she was like, she must have been in Michigan for something. And she was like, this saved my lips in Michigan.
No, she was in Vegas. I saw that.
Was she? You saw it too?
It was very drying out there and she was dying.
And not many skincare lines have lip products.
No, they don't. They don't.
Medical grade.
There's only 3 really that I know of.
Yeah.
But you know, it probably is. It sounds like it would be so easy to develop. But I actually think it probably is not.
Well, with Hydrinity, if he can't make something different that's on the market now, he won't come out with it. So he doesn't want another Me Too product. He wants to make
different gaps.
Yeah, he wants to fill gaps. He wants to disrupt the industry. He wants to make things different. He wants to help you add to certain protocols that your clients are already using.
Right.
Which, we're not telling anybody to switch, change, whatever. We're just saying, hey, we've got some products that you're going to really want to include.
And I think that limits market confusion.
Yeah.
Because there's so many of the same 5-6 products on the market. What makes one different than the other? They're all really around the same price, and it can be really confusing for consumers. We need more lines and companies that come in and just fill those gaps. Yeah. It becomes the obvious choice for the consumer.
Absolutely.
Like, okay, I have X, Y, and Z that I'm using and I like, but I have rosacea and my skin is still red. But, and where I think this line kind of separates itself is the restorative, because, and I won't reference any of the other lines or their products, but we know, we've both been doing this, we've all been doing this for a really long time. We know that there's a lot of products out there that just reduce the redness. There's no anti-aging properties in them at all. There isn't.
Unfortunately,
that's why you need all of those products.
And they're using 6-7 products and they don't want to.
Yeah.
Right.
And they don't want to feel goopy and they don't want to put a lot on their skin because their skin is so sensitive. And there hasn't before been hey, here's this one product that you are going to use that's going to calm that angry skin, take away the redness, take away the itch, take away the burn, but now you're still getting the anti-aging properties that everybody else is getting, and you're still getting that, I'm going to have to take a sip here, but you're still getting that moisture content.
Yeah.
You're getting everything in one. I think that's where the line really differentiates itself.
Absolutely. And, our main idea was, or not mine, I wish it was my idea, but Keith, our CEO, his main idea was like, hey, you guys, you don't have to have this many products if you don't want to. We're going to put a beautiful protocol together with just a few products. We're going to save you a little money, and you're going to have great results in 2 weeks. You're already going to see the results. How about it? Like, are you on board? Yes. So skin minimalist, absolutely. We want that. A lot of people want that. So a great protocol for Hydrinity. If you're not using anything at the time and you're like right now and you're using Irish Spring or Dove on your face, I've got a great protocol for you.
Right.
Preludes cleanser. You need a good cleanser. Please don't put anything that's not a great cleanser on. Come out of the shower, mist yourself, wait till it dries for 30 seconds. Put on Pearl, put on Vivid. Pearl's my girl. And then use either Renewing or Restore and use your sunscreen and out of the door.
Right.
Anybody can do that.
Another tip I have for the cleanser, I'm just really jazzed up about this line, guys. I'm really excited. So here's my little pro tip for the cleanser. Because people have said to me, oh, well, I don't know that I want to sit with it on my face for 10 minutes. It kind of feels weird to be doing that with a cleanser. I said, do it in the shower. You do a hair mask in the shower.
That's what I do.
So you stick it on, go, shave your legs. If you haven't already gotten laser hair removal.
Right. Wash your hair.
Wash your hair. Condition your hair, wash your body, and at that point, you'll be amazed how quickly 10 minutes goes by.
Or just relax in the shower for 10 minutes.
And I like to do it because of the steam, and then it's like your pores are open, and
but
then
that's
you've got
just
it
a treatment.
sitting on. It's just a treatment.
It's just not, you don't have to do that all the time.
And your skin is like, perfect.
Right.
It is such a good cleanser.
I do it on hair washing days.
Yeah.
On my hair washing days is when I leave it on.
Yeah, otherwise just wash with it normally. My husband's stealing it from me. That's how good of a cleanser is. And
they always do. My husband uses it too.
Like, stop.
He leaves it on his body. For the he's
like washing it his whole body.
Yeah. And then I see him like hovering outside of the spray. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, you said leave it on for 10 minutes. Feels nice. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, so yeah, that's not going to last me for 750 pumps because he's washing his whole body with it. It's
divided by 2 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. No, it's just, you guys, I'm telling you, I haven't been a part of a brand that's so exciting and people are just so happy that they're finding something that they just need a few products to really change the skin. And, it's just, it's time to change the world with skincare. Seriously, like things have been kind of like hum ho. Not anymore. Welcome Hydrinity.
Right. And I also question, if you have so many products, how many of them are actually doing anything and absorbing into the skin and working and doing what they're supposed to when you have to do all these steps?
And how many have a patented delivery system?
True.
Very, very little.
Yeah.
Very little.
Very little. And no, the thing is we have clinical studies on our products and they're very expensive to do and perform.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of companies won't do that. That's fine. They don't have to. We just took it a step forward to make sure that these products work and your hard-earned money that you spend is going to have products that work, right?
You're giving them the facts. You're giving people the facts, and I like that.
And let them make the decision.
Yeah. And when we sat down with Hydrinity the first time and we were looking at all the clinical trial photos, I was like, but did that person have a laser somewhere in between there? No. Did that person get an IPL? No. They got Botox. They got filler? And you're like, no, they're not. No, this is just
the results.
The
2 weeks.
Skincare. Yeah.
Well, in fact, the before and afters that you guys were shown were actually from practices that have been carrying Hydrinity. And so we asked our practices that started carrying us in the beginning of when we first launched 2 years ago, because we wanted to see real people, real pictures. I hate looking at stock pictures from a company. They're terrible, right?
Right.
So we really said to them, please just use Hydrinity products on the before and afters. Tell us what it is and how what the duration was, and share that with the company and let us know how great we're doing. And those are the photos that we got. Like, they told us what's working, how it's working, how great and how happy they were. It's not stock image, right? It wasn't a company grabbing these people.
Yeah, because you don't know what the control is.
Correct.
In that experiment. So, yeah, I don't like stock images either. And it's good to hear it from people that really do have skin in the game because they are selling and providing the product.
Yeah.
They need it to work.
It's so funny because, like, I've never had other practices recommending a line to their competitors, their other practices in the area. But that's what's happening with Hydrinity. They're like, listen, guys, you guys have to get this line too. What we're seeing is like unbelievable. Yes. And it's refreshing. It feels really good that, listen, you all do Botox, you're all doing lasers, you're all doing things.
And the thing is, we all know each other. Everyone's friendly with each other. We're all at the same conferences, same everything. And it's nice to build each other up. Yes. Also, one thing we all know is not everyone is a candidate for injectables. Right. Not everyone's a candidate for lasers.
It's true.
You've got a ton of pregnant women out there that can't get Botox or lasers or this and that. And then what do they do?
Yeah.
And finally, I feel like skincare lines are starting to step in and say, hey, let's give them an option.
Let's give them an option. Absolutely.
Because there's so many ingredients.
So many.
In products too that they can't use. And I feel like this line has such a limited number of ingredients. It's so much more clean. Yeah. Which I think a lot of people are trying to pivot towards as well. There's a big movement towards that.
Same with food. The less ingredients, the healthier, the better it is for you.
Correct.
So I appreciate that there's less ingredients.
And I encourage people to look at ingredients boxes of other brands, including Hydrinity and other brands. So for our vitamin C, our number one ingredient on the first one listed is vitamin C. Right. So if you start seeing things lower in the ingredients list, but it's a vitamin C, I'm just picking that just for a reason. And if it's like 5 or 6 in the list at the bottom, wait a minute, I thought you were buying a vitamin C. Right. So just be smart. Like read your labels like you do in the grocery store. Read your skincare labels. I encourage that. I want you guys to be educated. I want your clients to be educated. And that there's the proof in the pudding.
Right. So, and vitamin C is very expensive to work with, like in terms of the labs. So if you come across a vitamin C and it's like $10.99.
30. I would go 30.
Yes, they call it vitamin C serum because there's vitamin C in it.
Correct.
But it's down here when all the other ingredients are up here. And I'm like, yes, they can say that. And they can sell it to you at Sephora for $30, but that doesn't make it potent and effective. Correct. There's a big difference.
And over the counter is over the counter, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So, and listen, they're good products. Are they great? That's up to you guys. But if I'm going to take my time and my money, I want it to work. Yeah. Tell me how and why it works. And, vitamin C is very hard to stabilize.
Correct.
So, those inexpensive ones, you tell me, you guys, chime in with me. Let me know how your vitamin C works if it's over the counter. But really, your skincare should be medical grade.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I agree.
Always.
Yeah.
But I would love to share really quick where our hyaluronic acid's different. So
it's important.
Our hyaluronic acid is made in the U.S. at an FDA regulated facility. Our molecular weights are super important, and I'll explain it really quick. High molecular weight is 2 million. That's what our product has, right? So precise. Low molecular weight is 100,000. And why that's important, and every bottle has that, and why that's important is anything over 2 million in that molecular weight is when you get that sticky, tacky feeling. And it's the worst, like your hair is stuck to your face.
There's one product that I know.
I know which one you're thinking of, and yes, we all know it is very tacky.
Okay, but we're not going to mention
it. Being tacky, but we won't say it.
So
because it's tacky to say it.
And at 2 million molecular weight, it doesn't peel up. So when I talk about that, it's these little
peeling,
and you can't put your sunscreen over your makeup because it's all these little round things. So 2 million is really important. It doesn't do that. At 100,000, the low molecular weight, it doesn't cause irritation. But anything lower than 100,000, you're going to get red, it's going to itch, it's going to bother the heck out of you. That's why it's so important to have 100% injectable HA, hyaluronic acid in your product. That's what we have.
Yeah.
100% injectable. It's so pure and precise and potent that's why it works in 2 weeks. And it's made in the U.S. We can regulate it. We know where it's coming from. Yeah. Our CEO is so involved. It comes from Louisiana. That's where he lives. He's literally involved. He's literally going to this FDA regulated facility. It's small batches, cold pressed. So he knows every bottle that comes out is so precise. And that's important. When you guys I've been to Starbucks all over the world and I get my same drink made the same way. Why is that important? Because you're spending your money. The precise, potent, I know I'm getting the right drink every time I go, right? Correct. So I'm not going to go to the local coffee shop because I don't know if they know how to make my cappuccino properly, you know? So there's so much to be said about that. when the ports were closed for whatever, a week or so, we didn't care. Our stuff's made in Louisiana.
Right. You still could get,
doesn't affect you.
And it's so important that to see those differences. And that's kind of why we've been growing so fast too. Like I just encourage you to try it.
Yeah.
Tell me what you think. Don't take my word for it. I want to hear what you guys have to say.
Right. And it's very reasonably priced.
Yes.
It is.
Compared to the other medical grade skincare product.
It's easier to try than many other lines. But also
they also have the experience sizes.
Yes, they have the experience sizes, which is about 2 weeks worth. And if you're using it 2 pumps twice a day, you're going to start to get your results, and you can really try it before you
gives you a
even
chance to say,
I
don't like it. I didn't like the way it felt. I didn't really feel a difference. Right. I'm going to tell you're not going to say that. Like, I'm really pretty confident about it. In fact, I tried the products before I joined the company because I have to love something, or it's really not.
That's how we are.
It's really not. Yeah. It wouldn't be fair for me to work here. So as soon as I tried the products, I was like, where do I sign up? Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. And I'm super busy. People are so excited about this brand. And it's fun to be excited about something again.
Yep.
It's been a while.
Yeah. In the skincare world, definitely. Yeah.
It's been a while.
But we've had the same heavy hitters for so long.
Yeah. And they're great.
They're great.
Yeah.
But it's time for a change. And even I think, like, I know this is going to be a silly thing, but packaging does matter.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It is so pretty. Like, I love
the
when
boxes
I display it.
Yeah, the boxes are pretty.
It looks nice, like on our retail shelves. Like, I like the way just it looks.
Yeah.
Like, it's very appealing. It draws your eye to it. Because it's just,
and that was important to him. His CEO Keith. It was important to him. He's like, you guys are spending your hard-earned money. At least it should look pretty on your counter. Yes. I love displaying it. It looks so nice.
Right.
It doesn't look cluttered. It's luxury looking. It's classy. It's just a great brand. I'm just super excited you guys, love it as much as I do, and I'm so happy to partner with you guys again.
Yes.
Well, we're excited.
So we are so excited.
Are they going to do tours of like the facility?
That's a really good question.
I would love to go.
I would
love to tour a facility.
I'm super excited for you guys to meet him in April. Oh my gosh, you guys are going to love him as much as I do.
I'm so excited too. I'm going to be away in April, and I even gave you those dates.
Please don't let him come when I'm going to be out of the country. I was like, done. We won't. Because
I'm going to have to be like zooming in.
No, you guys need to
from like the resort.
You need to meet him. You have to listen to his story. The why behind this brand is so heartfelt. It's so real, and it's like, I just had to be a part of it. Me as a cancer survivor, having radiation to my my jawbone here. I wish this was around when I had that.
Right.
It hurt. My whole skin, it looked like a raisin. It felt uncomfortable. All the things, it took forever to heal. There was nothing for me, 15 years ago. So the why for this brand and what he's done to incorporate it for you all in your protocols, your protocols now, is just warm. It's warm touching. You feel so good about it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, it was a line, I think, that was kind of conceived from very noble intentions.
100%. 100%.
It wasn't originally like a, hey, let's develop a line for profit.
Not at all.
Type of mentality, which I think also makes a big difference.
Yeah, and I would love everybody to follow Hydrinity on social media. You guys will see some of the amazing before and afters that have been shared with us. You can follow me, DYAN_Hydrinity on Instagram. If you guys have any questions, please, have them DM me or whatever. I'm open to questions or anything. And also I'd love to hear some of the success stories other practices are having with it, to share with all of you guys.
And for our local listeners, other med spas, if they want to bring Hydrinity, how can they get in touch with you and set up a meeting? Yeah,
so the best way is to either DM me on Instagram, or you can email me, Dyan.Thompson, THOMPSON at hydrinity.com.
We'll link it all.
Yeah, we'll link everything.
When post the video.
And I can direct you, if you don't live in Southwest Florida, I can direct you to the local rep there and get you guys started. And just remember, like, we want you guys to be successful. We want your clients to love the brand, and we're here for anything you guys need. Seriously, we really want to be a part of you guys' business.
Awesome. Well, we're excited.
Yeah,
we're
thank you for coming on and joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
And again, guys, if you have any questions, just send them our way. We're happy to answer them. Or if we don't have the answer, we'll ask Dyan and then get it right back to you.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Do you have anything else?
Yeah. Love your skin.
Love your skin. Till next time.
Mine.